Last winter, Canada saw record warmth. Temperatures soared over 5 degrees above average, and snow was scarce. But this year, everything changes. The classic Canadian winter is making a fierce comeback. From December 2025 to February 2026, expect a dramatic return to cold and snow. Arctic air will sweep across the country, bringing bone-chilling temperatures and frequent storms. Any mild spells will be brief, especially in the south and west. This isn't just a shift, it's a total reversal from last year's mildness. Powerful climate drivers are aligning to bring back the deep freeze. Get ready for heavy snowfall, icy conditions, and a season that demands real preparation. Every region will feel the change, with some facing relentless cold, and others a barrage of snowstorms. The gentle winter of last year is gone. This season will test our resilience and remind us what a true Canadian winter feels like. Prepare now for a winter that's intense, beautiful, and unapologetically cold. This winter, 3 powerful forces are converging to shape the season across Canada: La Niña, the polar vortex, and the sun. Each of these elements plays a unique role in determining the weather, but together, they create a dramatic and unpredictable winter landscape. La Niña, a recurring climate pattern, cools the surface waters of the Pacific Ocean. This cooling effect blocks the usual flow of southern warmth, allowing Arctic air to surge southward. As a result, central and eastern Canada become especially vulnerable to repeated waves of frigid air, while storms track further north, bringing heavier snowfalls. The polar vortex, a swirling mass of intensely cold air that circles the North Pole, is another key player. This year, forecasts suggest the vortex may weaken or become unstable, which can send powerful blasts of Arctic air deep into Canada, triggering sudden cold snaps and blizzards that can last for days. A sudden stratospheric warming event where temperatures high above the Arctic rise rapidly could disrupt the vortex as early as November. This disruption can unleash intense, prolonged cold spells, making winter even more severe and unpredictable. Meanwhile, the sun is reaching the peak of its 11-year activity cycle. Increased solar activity doesn't just mean more auroras, it can also add volatility to the atmosphere, amplifying cold outbreaks and making weather patterns more extreme, especially in northern and eastern regions. While brief warm spells may pop up in the west, thanks to Pacific influences, the sun's heightened energy will make the season more unpredictable overall. Sudden shifts between mild and severe weather could catch many off guard. When La Niña, the polar vortex, and the sun's activity align, they create the perfect recipe for a harsh Canadian winter. Expect below normal temperatures, above normal snowfall, and frequent storms that test our resilience. Each of these forces alone is powerful, but when they interact, their combined effects guarantee a winter that demands attention and preparation from everyone. This isn't just random chance, it's the result of global weather patterns working in concert, shaping the climate in ways that are both fascinating and formidable. Canadians should brace for a season defined by these rare, atmospheric alignments. From coast to coast, communities will need to prepare for the unexpected, as winter's challenges will be greater than usual. The stage is set for a winter that's colder, snowier, and more dynamic than we've seen in years. A season that will truly test the Canadian spirit. British Columbia's winter will be a tale of contrasts, where the landscape transforms dramatically from coast to mountains, and every region tells its own unique story. Along the coast, including bustling Vancouver and charming Victoria, the air will be milder than much of the country, but don't let the temperatures fool you. These cities will be drenched in above-normal rainfall, with gray skies and puddle-filled streets becoming a daily sight. Don't stash your rain gear just yet. Persistent wet weather is on the way, and umbrellas will be your constant companion. Only the occasional warm break will offer a brief respite from the steady drizzle, so prepare for a season where rain boots and waterproof jackets are essential. Move inland, and the story shifts. Here, temperatures will hover closer to seasonal norms, but the threat of Arctic air looms, ready to sweep in and bring sudden, biting cold snaps that can catch even seasoned locals off guard. Snowfall will be a patchwork across the province. The north may see lighter accumulations, but the southern interior is gearing up for above-normal snow, blanketing towns and highways in white, and creating a true winter wonderland. For ski resorts, stretching from world-famous Whistler to the powdery slopes of the Okanagan, this means a long-awaited solid snow base. winter sports lovers can look forward to fresh powder days, thrilling runs, and a season that finally delivers on its promise. Expect rapid weather swings. One week may bring mild, relentless rain, while the next could see a sudden shift to cold and heavy snow. The unpredictability will keep everyone on their toes, from city commuters to mountain adventurers. La Niña's influence will drive an active Pacific storm track, funneling powerful systems toward the province. Residents should be ready for everything from torrential rain along the coast to blizzard-like conditions in the mountains. The coast should prepare for potential flooding as rivers swell and streets overflow, while the interior braces for deep snowdrifts and the occasional hard freeze that can disrupt daily life. While British Columbia may escape the harshest cold that grips the rest of Canada, the season will still challenge residents with its wild variability, demanding flexibility and resilience from everyone. For winter enthusiasts, this is the year the mountains truly come alive, offering adventure, beauty, and the magic of a season that promises something new with every passing week. Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, get ready for a true prairie winter. Arctic air will dominate, bringing prolonged deep freezes and biting wind chills. Above normal snowfall and frequent blizzards will make travel hazardous, especially in February. January will be the coldest, with dangerous wind chills and little relief. Power grids and infrastructure may be strained by the relentless cold and heavy snow. Preparation is key. Have the right gear, emergency kits, and a plan for staying safe. This winter will be a test of endurance, with the prairies experiencing the full force of Canada's deep freeze. Ontario will experience two very different winters. Eastern and southern Ontario, including Toronto and Ottawa, will be colder than normal, with Arctic air dominating. Western Ontario, near the Great Lakes, may see slightly milder temperatures but wetter conditions. Expect a messy mix of rain, freezing rain, and snow. Eastern Ontario will be drier but prone to intense, snowy bursts, especially around the holidays and in February. Nor'easters could bring major snowstorms in January, making for a likely white Christmas but tricky travel. The Great Lakes will fuel lake-effect snow, creating intense, localized storms. Residents should watch local forecasts closely. Conditions will vary dramatically across the province. Ontario's winter will be dynamic, cold and snowy in the east, milder and wetter in the west. Quebec and Atlantic Canada are in for a stormy, cold winter. Below normal temperatures will grip the region, with the north and east facing the harshest deep freeze. Above normal precipitation means frequent snow, sleet, and freezing rain, especially as storms track up the eastern seaboard. Powerful systems will bring heavy snow and strong winds, causing travel disruptions and potential power outages. January and February will be the most intense, with blizzards and ice storms likely. Residents should prepare for shoveling, salting, and emergency situations. The beauty of snow-covered landscapes will come with real challenges. Stay alert for weather warnings and have a plan for outages. This will be a classic tough winter for Quebec and the Atlantic provinces. The Northern Territories, Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut will face an even harsher winter than usual. Expect persistent, extreme cold as Arctic air settles in early and refuses to leave. The far north will see less snow due to dry air, but southern Yukon and the Northwest Territories will get above normal snowfall, especially in November and December. The deep freeze will last well into March, delaying spring's arrival. Daily life will be shaped by the cold, from travel to hunting and staying warm. Despite the harshness, the aurora borealis will shine brighter, and the Arctic's beauty will be on full display. Communities will once again show their resilience in one of the world's toughest climates. This winter will be a true test of endurance and spirit. Winter 2025-2026 will start with a bang. Canada is bracing for a season that promises to be both intense and memorable. As the first snowflakes fall, anticipation builds across the country, with communities preparing for what's to come. December brings widespread snow and cold, especially in central and eastern Canada. Cities like Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal will see streets transformed into winter wonderlands, but also face the challenges of icy commutes and heavy shoveling. The polar vortex will push Arctic air south, making a white Christmas likely for many. Families can look forward to classic holiday scenes, with children building snowmen and neighborhoods sparkling under fresh snow. The West Coast will see rain and mountain snow, while the East Coast faces a messy mix of slush, freezing rain, and snow. Each region will experience its own unique winter story, shaped by geography and weather patterns. January will be the coldest, with the prairies and east enduring Arctic blasts and blizzards. Expect howling winds, drifting snow, and temperatures plunging well below freezing, conditions that test even the hardiest Canadians. Dangerous wind chills and heavy snow will be common. This is the month to hunker down, stay warm, and keep an eye on weather alerts. Travel may be difficult, and outdoor activities will require extra caution. Brief thaws may touch BC and Western Ontario, bringing moments of relief and melting snow. But most will face relentless cold. These short-lived warm spells are a reminder that spring is still far away. February continues the deep freeze, with more major snowstorms and high snow totals. Snowbanks will grow taller and communities will dig out again and again as winter shows no signs of letting up. Relief may begin along the BC coast, where rain replaces snow, but most of Canada stays locked in winter's grip. Across the prairies and east, the cold lingers, and snow remains a daily reality. Early March brings hints of spring in the west, with the first flowers peeking through the snow. But the east and north remain stubbornly cold, with winter refusing to loosen its hold. Late-season snowstorms are likely as winter and spring battle it out. Sudden temperature swings and surprise storms will keep everyone guessing, making it hard to pack away those winter coats. Expect a classic Canadian transition. Unpredictable, dramatic, and unforgettable. As winter finally gives way to spring, Canadians will have stories to share about a season that truly tested their resilience and spirit. With a tough winter ahead, preparation is your best defense. Check your winter wardrobe. Insulated coats, waterproof boots, hats, and gloves are essential. Dress in layers, moisture-wicking base, insulating middle, and waterproof outer. Install snow tires and keep your vehicle's emergency kit stocked. Shovel, scraper, jumper cables, warm clothes, and food. Inspect your furnace, seal drafts, and prepare a home emergency kit with flashlights, food, water, and blankets. If you have a fireplace, stock up on dry firewood. Always check weather forecasts and road conditions before traveling. Keep your gas tank at least half full to avoid freezing. Stay updated with reliable sources and heed weather warnings. With smart preparation, you can stay safe, warm, and enjoy the beauty of a classic Canadian winter.